Khloe is going viral again with resurfaced videos that are bringing her up. I feel like this is probably the fourth or fifth time this has taken place, and the girl just simply cannot catch a break at all. And it's just a lot. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali here again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Subscribe, guys. It's just one click and then the notifications bell. Let's get to 260,000 subscribers. We can do that. Head over to my Instagram at Murad_Murali, my TikTok at Murad_Murali, my merch. And let's get into this video and my Patreon for support. So Khloe is getting a lot of, backlash. A lot of backlash. It seems that every single week there is something going on with her for the last 2 months. I think she's become the most talked about Kardashian in the last year, to be honest with you, closely behind Kim. But a lot has happened when it comes to a video that has resurfaced of Kanye and Kim clashing, and of course Kim was upset with the fact that Kanye was being very specific about what band-aid that he needs, and that he needs a colored band-aid, and the fact that she was annoyed by that, and then they started arguing about band-aids. And as she was professing this to Khloe, Khloe's response to Kim was, why don't you just get the band-aid and make him feel happy because this is what he needs. And she got a lot of backlash for that, Khloe, because of the advice that she was giving, that you shouldn't be giving helpful advice to somebody who's trying to have an argument with you about something that is not helpful. Why would you want to try and get band-aids that he desperately needs when you could have gotten something else? Khloe's response speaks volumes, always putting a man first no matter what, zero boundaries or self-respect. I feel that Khloe got zero attention from boys at school and has never gotten over that. Khloe's response shows that she wasn't really listening to Kim, or she would have heard Kim saying she already found one, put one on, went around the house, then found another one, and then she drew a line because it was getting ridiculous. I would never take relationship advice from Khloe. So these are 3 of hundreds and hundreds of tweets, so much so that I think the original person who even posted that video of Kim talking about the Kanye related stuff has gone private because it was just gaining so much traction. And Khloe was getting it. Before that, it was in relation to Photoshop edits on her hands. Before that, with the Tristan mess and everything like that. And then, with the Jordan Wood stuff re-erupting and everything. Before that, it's previous edits. It seems like this just seems to be ongoing. Now, yes, any type of, traction is good PR. Even bad news is good PR. Good news is obviously good PR, but even bad news is as well. But of course, that only runs to a certain limit. And what I mean by that is, yes, everybody's like, oh, the girls, when they get dragged, it's good for them because this is what they want. It keeps them relevant. Yes, it can be good for them. But at the same time, that's at a certain limit because it does obviously impact their mental health, or they get bothered by it and the trolls and whatever and the constant critique, etc., etc. It is a lot and it's continuous. So it's not always going to be a good thing for anybody to receive. Whether they're wrong or right for being dragged, they're not going to like it. And also, they don't want to be known for stuff like that, especially some of the girls. They don't want to be known for that. Kim obviously wants to be known for the huge deals that she gets, like the one for Balenciaga, Skims working for the Olympics, she did once, or for the TV show, as opposed to getting dragged for an edit or something like that. So I do feel like them Khloe is speeding to the library. So I don't think it's always, they love getting dragged, it keeps them relevant, they like it. I don't think that's always the case, because I think there's some things that they don't like with Kanye dragging the whole social media stuff into it and, bringing the receipts and stuff like that. It changes the narrative that perhaps Kim could be manipulated. Kim could be manipulative, and I know she doesn't like that at all and doesn't want that or even need that to be relevant. Another resurface video, I'm going to just put it all into one. I'm not going to do separate videos on different resurface videos now because at this point it's getting ridiculous. But another separate video has resurfaced from a time when Khloe had her own talk show, which didn't last for that long at all, called, Cocktails with Khloe. And she's sitting there with Snooki from, Jersey Shore, wow. And Snooki obviously said that, at a time where Kim invited to her home for the first time, went over there, she really wanted to meet Khloe. Kim obviously taps on Khloe's back to say Snooki's here. Khloe turns around and says, why have you brought her here? It was a very negative, experience of what the hell is she doing here, to say that, why are you even in my house? I don't even know you, I don't want to know you. Being very disrespectful, very rude, acting like a bully.
She tapped you on the shoulder, she goes, Khloe, look who's here. And you looked at me up and down, I swear to God, I'm not lying. You looked at me up and down and you go, what the is she doing here? Are you kidding me, Kim?
Shut the
swear to God, why would I lie?
No, you wouldn't. But what?
I think, and I didn't want to insult her because it was at her house.
Right.
And this is what Khloe was saying. This is what Khloe did, and this is what, you know, Snooki said, and she called her out for it on her own show. I imagine they all knew this was going to happen anyways on the show because it was good for some PR at the time. Evidently, it wasn't great PR because the show got cancelled. But at the same time, it goes to show you that, you know, Khloe has a bullying mentality, and you know she's done it to a lot of other people prior to Jordan Woods anyways. And you know she was being disrespectful to a guest in the home, and somebody who was also bigger than the Kardashians at one point, and somebody who was, you know, part of Jersey Shore, which was huge in its heyday. So, you know, another resurfaced video has come out. People are upset about it. They think that she is an absolute bully, is cruel for it, and they don't like it at all. So I don't know who's uploading these resurfaced videos. But yeah, it seems to be just not good for her, and I would be irritated if every other week something else was coming out that I've done in terms of resurfaced videos from a show that I used to be on. This is the thing, this was all public, this was all filmed, this was all put out there. They were that moronic enough to do stuff like that and act like that publicly. So if they're doing that publicly on TV, recorded, edited and published, what would they be doing off camera, especially with Rob's messages coming out for the madness that he was saying? What do you think the girls are saying via text messages in their side group chats? Lord knows. Lord knows. She's also taken to Instagram, you know, because she's, you know, been in that library for quite a while, to post a particular quote, assuming either to do with Kim or, you know, Tristan. At this point, we don't know what problem. Life we do things, she says. Some we wish we had never done. Some we wish we would replay 1,000,000 times in our heads, but they all make us who we are. And in the end, they shape every detail about us. If we were to reverse any of them, we wouldn't be in the person we are. We wouldn't be the person we are. So just live, make mistakes, have wonderful memories, but never ever second guess who you are, where you have been, and most importantly, where it is you're going. I feel like she's really living her, you know, 12-year-old Tumblr life, because some of these quotes are just interesting to me, because it's like, at your big age, you want to really be posting stuff like this. In life we do things, basically talking about regrets, mistakes that we've made, and that, you know, live in the moment. I think she is posting a good message here, objectively speaking. But at the same time, it's either about Tristan and what happened again, or to do with Kim or Kanye or whatever. But it looks like, you know, she is coming with longer quotes. She's found a few chapters in the library in one of the aisles and has decided to go with this paragraph. So this is basically what she believes in respect of probably to do with the Tristan stuff. If we were to reverse any of them, we wouldn't be the person we are. I do think she would have actually been a better person if she would have been able to reverse the stuff and leave Tristan before, you know, he cheated on her for the 28th time. But, you know, that's obviously neither here or there. Pete Davidson did a Super Bowl ad. The fact that he even got a Super Bowl ad, hats off to him, because that is a lot of coin to be getting. And also, like, Super Bowl, if you get a Super Bowl ad, you're coined up, period, especially if you're doing something like that. In the ad, you know, he does joke around about being very hittable. And of course, this is a direct reference to what Kanye said, and, you know, him on that song with The Game, and basically saying that he wants to put a hit on, he wants to come for Pete Davidson, and etc, etc. And of course, Pete Davidson is joking about it. I didn't see a direct reference to this initially, and I feel like there's been a lot of articles saying there is, hence why I'm talking about it. But I do feel like the articles are trying to create something that isn't there, because perhaps he was just doing that for the sake of the ad, which is, you know, includes sports players running around trying to hit people, whatever. But people are making the cross reference. Kanye might see it, and it might be World War 45 for him, because at this point he is already on some kind of tiff on everything. So, you know, Pete Davidson, Kanye, hopefully they can resolve things. I don't think there's much to resolve, to be honest with you. I just hope that Kanye stops coming for everybody. I feel like he is acting very illogical, and I feel like there's a lot of paranoia going on here, especially if he's claiming that Kim thinks that Kanye is out to, you know, decimate her. I feel like it's a very far thought to make. Let's be real now, guys. You know, especially because they're both parents to these children. So it's just worrying and sad, and I do feel like Kanye needs to take care of his health, because many more of these outbursts I think might take place, considering that we've seen this before anyways. But I feel like since when they happened in 2020, especially on the stage and him crying and everything, I feel like it's going to happen more and more, and that's what we've seen this week. It's becoming reoccurring, and it seems to be happening a lot now. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video, guys. Subscribe to the channel, subscribe, click that button. I am coming to you with not only daily and consistent content, but daily and consistent, and of course extra longer than I normally do. My normal fashion videos is quick, informed 3 minutes, but there just seems to be a lot going on right now, and I'm just putting it all into 10-minute, 8-minute plus videos, especially about the Kardashians. There's so much going on, guys, so much. I'm trying my hardest to stay on top of it because I know you guys love it. I don't like the people in the comments that say, oh, you know, Murad, you're doing quite a bit of Kardashian content. If you don't like the video and you get a notification for it, swipe to the left and right and don't watch the video. It's that simple. The reason why there is not really repeated, but content with these girls and with Kanye is because I am a social commentary channel, and it's all over the socials right now, and you guys love it. The engagement is very extremely good when it comes to these girls, which means that there is a demand. So therefore I need to supply. I'm sure you guys have heard of supply and demand, and that is what you need to do. I've made this analogy all the time, but if I'm selling this jumper on my clothing line and everybody's buying this jumper, I'd be stupid not to restock the jumper continuously, because there's always a demand for it. If any of my subscribers have a demand for something, I will definitely supply it, whether I'm interested in it or not. Like, I'm going to supply it. Another thing that I've noticed that some people say is that, oh, you know, this is a gossip channel, this is a gossip channel. I do find that very disrespectful, and I don't regard myself as a gossip channel in any shape, way, manner at all. And the reason why I say that is because of this. Yes, gossip is discussed, drama is discussed on this channel, 110%. I don't see myself as a drama channel. I don't see myself as a gossip channel in any way, shape or form, because there have been many times where I have been discussing the elections, whether it be the UK or the US, going live, talking about the voting polls. The
chance, slim, but there is a chance. There's a chance. Labour is now holding 4.
Ridiculous, guys. What the hell is all this about? I really don't understand. This is too much. This is too much. Conservatives, the Labours, Democrats, etc., 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 which has got nothing to do with gossip or drama, but obviously, you know, well, elections can be dramatic. But, you know, I'm talking about the elections, if not all that, I'm also talking about very social, important issues, such as what is going on in Palestine. When it comes to black women, when it comes to Muslim women, when it comes to LGBT people of color, when it comes to Palestinians, do not mess with me. Do you understand? Don't even try to mess with me. Don't even try to oppose what I'm saying when it comes to the injustice that several demographics go through, that I'm constantly seeing everywhere. Missing people in the UK continuously, making either, you know, mini not documentaries, but many little videos on, you know, how people are treated, especially in the Middle East when they, you know, move over there, etc., etc., etc. There is a lot of different types of content on this channel, especially doing occasionally in-depth videos about anti-blackness in the Arab communities. Really and truly, there is anti-blackness doused throughout plenty of cultures, especially my culture, which I'm a bit of a blend of many. So I thought I'd definitely just stand here. Colorism as well. Asian and Arab colorism is actually very prevalent in today's society and has been for a very... There's a lot on this channel. So I regard myself as a social commentary channel. I do think saying the word gossip is very reductive to not only my intelligence as a human being, because I do value myself very highly, as everybody should, but also because there are topics on here that are very complex that a lot of people may not even understand, to be honest with you. Even talking about, you know, inter-racism between demographics, between, you know, you have such a strained relationship between, you know, Black and East Asian communities over in the US, especially in how it reflects on TV and how people monopolize in news and etc., 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 as well as that reviewing programs outside of reality TV, which I've done as well. I feel like it's just a lot that I do on here. So yes, I do 100%. I do talk about gossip and drama on my channel. Of course I do, but I'm not just known for that, nor have I just done that on this channel. And for those that say this, they haven't been subscribers for a long time, because if you were, then you know that I do a lot of different variation. So I find that very reductive, and I want to just put that out there because it is what I regard myself as a social commentary channel. I speak on social matters, whether it be drama, reality TV, elections, important situations that are trending, because yeah, and adding my commentary to it. So I'm a social commentary channel. That is it. Anyways, let me know what your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this entire video. The Khloe updates, Pete Davidson, and just a mini random talk. I don't know, guys. Anyway, subscribe to the channel, click that button. Daily and consistent content. Subscribe, and I will catch you guys soon for another video.